Today, we are settling the debate once and for all. MyFitnessPal versus MacroFactor. Which food tracking app is actually worth your time and money? I've used both extensively with my clients and personally, so I'm gonna give you a breakdown on the pros and the cons, not just by the marketing fluff, but by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which app is right for your goals and lifestyle. And stick around because I'm gonna roast both apps equally. Nobody's paying me here, so you're getting unfiltered truth. Let's start with the basics. So MyFitnessPal has been around forever. It's like the iPhone of food tracking. Everyone knows it, most people have tried it, and it has the biggest food database on the planet. So MacroFactor is kind of like the newer kid on the block, created by actual nutrition scientists, and think of it as the Tesla to MyFitnessPal's Toyota. More advanced, but not everyone needs all the bells and whistles. So both apps do the same basic thing. They help you track your food and hit your macro targets, but how they do it is very different. And that's where we're gonna dive into. So let's start with MyFitnessPal, since most of you have probably used it or at least heard of it. So it's got a massive food database. Seriously, like they have everything in there. The random protein bar you bought at a gas station in Nebraska, it's probably in there. Got a barcode scanner, so it works great most of the time. Just scan, boom, and it's logged. And it also has restaurant integration. Like every major chain is in there with official nutrition data. And it's also got a social aspect to it. So if you're into sharing your diaries for extra accountability, then that can be helpful. All right, the bad, so user submitted entries are a mess. Like half of the entries are wrong because people can't read the nutrition labels apparently, right? So the free version is also limited. You can only set macros as percentages, not as exact grams, which is kind of annoying. And then the exercise calorie nonsense, like the app wants you to include the 12 calories you burned walking to your mailbox, all right? So the ugly is there's ads everywhere. The free version has more ads than a gas station bathroom. Premium is overpriced, okay? And it's $20 a month for features that should be free, honestly. And there's also no adaptive recommendations. It's just sits there like a digital food diary and it doesn't adapt to your actual results. Now let's talk about MacroFactor. So the app was created by actual nutrition researchers and it shows, all right? So the good, it's got an adaptive algorithm. So this is the game changer with this app, honestly. The app learns your metabolism and adjusts your targets automatically based on your results. So it's also got a pretty clean interface, no ads, no social media nonsense, just pure functionality. It's got an accurate database, smaller database, but the entries are verified and accurate. So it's got smart recommendations. It actually tells you what to adjust based on your progress. All right, so the bad, it's got a smaller food database. Like I said, you'll have to manually enter more foods, especially if you eat at random restaurants and things like that. There's a learning curve. It's more complex than MyFitnessPal. Some people find it overwhelming at first. There's no barcode scanner, so you have to search and put in everything manually, which takes more time. And then the ugly is it's subscription only, right? No free version. You're gonna pay from day one. It can be too smart for its own good, in my opinion. Sometimes the algorithm makes adjustments you don't really understand or agree with, and it's got no social features. So if you like sharing your food diary with friends, it's not the app for you. All right, let's put these apps head to head in the ring and see who wins in different categories. So for ease of use, I would give this one to MyFitnessPal. It's more intuitive, especially for beginners, and MacroFactor has a steeper learning curve. All right, for accuracy, I would give this one to MacroFactor. It's got a smaller database, but way more accurate entries. For features, this one's close, but I would give it to MacroFactor. Its adaptive algorithm, that feature alone is worth the price difference. Okay, on price, MyFitnessPal's free version wins for the budget-conscious users, but MacroFactor offers better value if you're serious about the results and you're willing to pay a little bit extra. It's only like $6 a month. Okay, so for results, I would say MacroFactor wins hands down. The adaptive recommendations actually help you get better results over time. All right, so who should use what? Just kind of putting it all together here. So which app should you actually use? It depends on your goals and experience level, guys. So use MyFitnessPal if you're just starting out with food tracking, you want a free option to test the waters, and you eat a lot of restaurant food or packaged products. Also, if you like the social feature and connecting with friends, then MyFitnessPal is a good option for you too. And if you don't want to think too hard about the science and you know, all the adaptive features and recommendations, I think MyFitnessPal is the way to go. And then use MacroFactor if you want your app to actually help you improve over time, you don't mind paying for quality, and you're willing to invest time in learning how to use it properly. All right, if you want evidence-based recommendations, not just a food diary, then go with MacroFactor. So my honest recommendation is, if you're brand new to tracking, start with MyFitnessPal. You know, do it for 30 to 60 days with the free version. Learn the basics, build the habit, then graduate to MacroFactor when you're ready to get serious. But regardless of which app you end up choosing, here are my tips for success. Get a food scale. This is a non-negotiable, guys. Eyeballing portions is where most people go wrong. All right, log as you go. Don't wait until the end of the day. You'll forget half of what you ate. Okay, double check your entries, especially in MyFitnessPal, if the macros seem off. They probably are. All right, so be consistent for at least 2 to 3 weeks. Don't judge the app or your results after just 3 days. So focus on the process, guys, not perfection. 90% accuracy consistently beats 100% accuracy occasionally. So what's the final verdict? Both apps are good, but they serve different purposes. MyFitnessPal is like a Honda. It's reliable, it's affordable, gets the job done, perfect for most people who just want to track their food without overthinking it. And guys, I drive a Honda Accord, honestly, like there's nothing wrong with that. MacroFactor is like a Tesla. It's more expensive, more advanced features, better performance if you know how to use it properly, okay? So my final thoughts are, the best app is the one you'll actually use consistently. I'd rather see you track imperfectly with MyFitnessPal than not track at all because MacroFactor seemed too complicated. So try MyFitnessPal first if you're new to this. Once you've built the habit and want to level up your results, give MacroFactor a shot. Drop a comment below and let me know which app you're using and why. And if this helped you decide, smash that like button and subscribe for more no BS nutrition content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.